Have you ever wondered if the exact same $100 bill could completely change five different lives? Not because it was magical, but because every person made a different decision. This bill had no special power. It wasn't lucky. It wasn't rare. It simply moved from one hand to another, quietly changing every future it touched. The first owner smiled the moment he received it. To him, this was unexpected free money, and he already knew exactly how he wanted to spend it. Within hours, the money was gone. Fast food, new clothes, a night out with friends. It felt amazing. For one evening, the next morning, nothing had changed. The excitement was over. The money had disappeared, and his life looked exactly the same as before. Soon, that same bill found a second owner. This time, someone convinced that getting rich quickly was only one risky decision away. Instead of saving or investing, he chased the promise of easy money. One risky bet, one moment of hope, and then everything disappeared. He blamed his bad luck, but deep down, the problem was never the money. It was believing there was a shortcut to wealth. The bill continued its journey until it reached another person who saw something different, the newest, trendiest gadget everyone wanted. Buying it felt exciting. Friends admired it. For a short time, it seemed like the perfect decision. A few months later, a newer version appeared. The excitement vanished, the value dropped, and the purchase became just another forgotten possession. Next, the $100 landed in the hands of someone carrying a small debt that had been causing constant stress. He used every dollar to pay it off. The relief was immediate. For the first time in weeks, he could finally breathe again. It was a responsible decision, but once the relief faded, his financial situation remained almost exactly the same. Then the bill arrived in Emma's hands. Unlike everyone before her, she didn't rush. She simply sat down and thought. She asked herself a different question. Instead of asking, "What can I buy?" she asked, "What can this money become?" She bought books, learned new skills, and invested the rest into a small project she believed could grow over time. Days became weeks, weeks became months. Emma kept learning, improving, and working, even when no one noticed her progress. Eventually, the project began generating income. Slowly at first, then faster. The same $100 had become something far more valuable. Before I tell you the final lesson, I want to ask you something. If someone handed you $100 today, what would you honestly do with it? Pause for a second and leave your answer in the comments. Now, let's finish the story. Looking back, it became obvious that the bill itself had never been special. It simply revealed the habits of the people who held it. The same $100 passed through every hand, yet every life moved in a completely different direction. The bill never changed. The people did, because money doesn't decide your future. Your decisions do.